So I have a couple things that we can do. We have the corruption within all of the major tennis competitions. We could do that one. I have hashtag real pastors bios. No, I don't think so either. This one, Star Wars. We can do Star Wars. I mean, but we already did Star Wars, didn't we?
Yep.
But it was. Wait a minute. You didn't do Star Wars Force Awakens, right?
We did hashtag Star Wars ban thing.
The ban? That's all we've done?
Yep.
That's all you've done. The only thing that you've done to show, one of the greatest pop cultural movies that has just been released this year is just the banning of?
Yep.
All right, we're doing Star Wars. Oh yeah, it's on. So far, Star Wars The Force Awakens has grossed about $2 billion internationally. It is being placed now third throughout all of the movies, and it is behind Avatar and Titanic for movies grossed. It is truly a force that has been awakened in our pop culture senses. But more than its money, what has compelled this small franchise of low-budget movies to become a phenomenon throughout the world that has a strong force of followers and fans and devotees that have loved this series for almost 40 years? Force. Star Wars, simply put, is a story of good versus evil. A story of a small group of people having an impact and tipping the scales of the galaxy. It's a story of temptation and redemption. That's what good stories do. They define, clarify, and express our culture's values and views of life. And Star Wars did that with the originals in the 70s, and is doing it now again with Star Wars The Force Awakens. Of course, it doesn't hurt that it's set in space, has explosions, spaceships, Wookiees, Jedis, lightsabers, and all of these cool, epic things. A whole new generation is going to be introduced to Star Wars, and it's going to shape popular culture's thoughts and worldviews for many years to come. Boy, do people love Star Wars. I know I do. And so do I! Its culture and view on life. Some people have even been led to Buddhism through it, because it's pretty much Zen Buddhism. Some people even live lives according to the Jedi Code. Thankfully, it's not the Sith Code. Some people even dress up as the characters. So this year, should we go as stormtroopers or Imperial officers to Comic-Con?
Neither! We should go as Slave Leia.
Well, who's going to be Jabba then?
We'll figure that out.
Okay, alright. I gotta put on some more weight if I'm Jabba.
Yeah, I got lots of Halloween candy still left over, I think.
Okay.
I can figure that out.
All right.
Yeah.
I look good in bikini. I believe that the essence of Star Wars is really a great story about good versus evil, Luke versus Darth Vader, the rebels versus the evil empire. But here's the twist. There's a story of redemption nestled in the larger story of good versus evil. And it's a story that says no matter how evil you've become, you can always be redeemed. Star Wars has a strong belief that in any story, one can be pulled away from the darkness. Romans 5:8. But God shows his love for us in that while we were still sinners, Christ died for us. The Bible is said to be the greatest story ever told. It contains a story of redemption, not just one of an individual, but one for all creation and all humanity. When you read the books of the Bible, you find a multitude of redemptive stories which ultimately point to Jesus Christ and his story of redemption of you and me. As much as everyone would love to be a part of this story, everyone is a part of that story. You are a part of a story that is about good versus evil. A story of redemption that includes you. What do you think draws people into stories about good versus evil? Can anyone be redeemed? Or are there things that no one can come back from? Let us know in the comments down below. Or on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram using the hashtag ForthrightTV. I'm Ryan Oakes, and I'm just trying to be forthright. Yeah, let's just talk about the Skywalker family. I mean, you got Anakin, grows up to be Darth Vader, wipes out a whole bunch of Jedi, the little children too, the women, and the children too. I'm sorry, that was just so poor. Come on. Prequels. But then you got Luke, with Leia and all these things, and now the kids, Leia's kids? Oh my goodness, what's gonna happen? We should just, maybe Qui-Gon should have just said, we'll take them and then destroy them. Wipe them out. Gone. Destroyed. Put them in a pit of the Sarlacc. Whatever it takes. Get rid of them. It would have been a whole lot easier for the whole universe. Just saying.